the prospects out there, you got, I think it's 80% are maybes, 10% are no's, like hard no's. They'll tell you to F off on the phone. And then there's 10% that are yeses. Doesn't matter what you say to them. Doesn't matter what the screencast looks like. They're gonna purchase your services no matter what, right? So the idea is to, like, out of every 100 people that you contact, find those 10 yeses. Christy, I see you got your hand up.
Yeah, sorry. So like a follow-up question from I guess because like the thing is like I've been using the script like provided, but like it does not work for me like at all. Like whenever I mention like websites, like people just hang up on me. They're like, oh, like, oh, you're
kind of got to, yeah, fair enough. And you've got to find your own flow, right? Like, it's funny because the 27 seconds, I always get tongue tied, so it doesn't really work for me. So for me, I use Devon's and I say, this is gonna sound really weird, but here's what I'm doing, right? And normally that's enough to get them to give you their ear. That's all you're looking for. You're essentially they're giving you an approval to give you your pitch. You know what I mean? That's the tactical empathy. You're saying, hey, I'm giving you an out to get off the phone if you want, but if you stay on the phone and tell me, yeah, I've got 27 seconds, or I don't mind that it's weird, then the business owner has already agreed to hear you out. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is with the script that the script from the course, or even variations of like something to do with websites, like it kind of like, for example, like so like I'm prospecting on Home Advisor and a lot of them don't have websites. So okay. I kind of also want to pitch a build kind of, because like I called someone earlier today and I used my script. I'm like, do you want to grow your business? He's like, of course, I always want to grow my business. I'm like, do you have a website? He's like, no, I need someone to build it.
There you go.
I'm like, that's perfect. I'll send you some info. So like.
So it sounds like you're getting plenty of the right people, right? And that usually comes down to you're just contacting enough people. So what I mean when I say the script works is that, and that may be your own script, but my point is like, if you contact enough people, you're going to find business owners to work for, right? Because when you look at, the prospects out there, you got, I think it's 80% are maybes, 10% are no's, like hard no's. They'll tell you to F off on the phone. And then there's 10% that are yeses. Doesn't matter what you say to them. Doesn't matter what the screencast looks like. They're gonna purchase your services no matter what, right? So the idea is to, like, out of every 100 people that you contact, find those 10 yeses. Those 10
okay.
all the way to close, right?
I guess, yeah, because I wasn't doing much. Like I was doing proposals. I was like writing 4 proposals and sending out 1 screencast, and the proposal never went anywhere. So then I guess I was trying to figure out.
Oh, yeah. Don't send your proposal unless you're with the proposal when they see it. So, like, I won't send the proposal because that's our plan, right? It's telling them this is what we would do to get you this amount of business. So when we build that proposal, we go and look for all the keywords, we find out the competitor backlinks that we want, we go through and we build out that strategy. This is what's going to get you to the top of Google and get you this much search volume, this many this much traffic, this many leads or conversions, this many calls, this many conversions. So, or closes, sorry. So at the end of the day, like, if you then go and send that to them, they can give that to anyone to use, right?
Okay.
So
right.
They also see the price. And if you give someone the price before they know what they're buying properly, you have to explain that to them. They'll just see the price tag and not think anything else. So the best way is to either set up the meeting, like, hey, let's set up the next meeting. And some of them will say, yeah, just shoot it over. It's like, no, I'd like to go through it with you. There's a lot of complex information, like whatever you need to say to push that off. But you want to be with them or doing a Zoom where you're showing them the proposal. The other thing is, like, I make changes. as I'm talking, right? If they say, oh, I don't want this, or I don't want that, or that's no good, that's not, whatever it is, I make changes to the proposal. Then at the end of the call, create the PDF. I get the payment, send it over.